This video shows two ways to access full text of Chronicle of Higher Education articles. The first is to come to the library homepage, and we'll just enter Chronicle of Higher Education and press Go to run the search. We see the top two records returned. The first offers online access to the Chronicle of Higher Ed. So if we select the View It tab, the library system called Primo will display the databases that provide the full text of the Chronicle of Higher Ed. We can see 4 databases listed here. I'm a big fan of the EBSCO host databases, so I think Academic Search Premier would be a good choice. One thing to pay attention to are the notes. We see that the most recent 1 month is not available. So let's select EBSCO host, Academic Search Premier, and it takes us to the record within the EBSCO interface for the Chronicle of Higher Ed. 2 key features here. There's search within this publication on the left. So if we select that, it will take us to an advanced search screen where you can just do a topic search. You can, of course, limit by date or a number of other ways to limit. But what we want to focus on is browsing by issue. So let's say we want the issue from November 18th. Click on a year in the right-hand column, and it will open up a list of the individual issues. So here is, let's see, November 18th, volume 63, issue 13. Select that link. So we have 25 articles in that issue within the EBSCO database. Scroll down to browse, and you can see there's HTML full text. If you'd like to see a little more information about an article, you can either hover over the little magnifying glass icon, it will show you the abstract, or click on the title to see additional expanded information, and select HTML full text to see the actual text of the article. One tip is that once you're inside an individual article, rather than, let's say you want to save this or share it with a friend or a classmate or your instructor, typically the thing that is done is to grab this, copy and paste the URL. You do not want to do that because it has a session ID embedded in it, and the link will not work later on. What you want is to select this permalink in the right-hand column and copy and paste that link. That will take anyone who visits that link later on or right to this page. So that's one path for getting the full text of articles. The other would be to go to the Chronicle of Higher Ed website, and if we drill down a bit, if you select the current issue, then there's also a link for view issues by year. So this is nice because it gives you the cover image as well as individual article images inside. So here's our November 18th issue that we just saw in EBSCO. And once the page loads, it displays all of the articles in that particular issue. And there's the article that we viewed in EBSCO. If we open that up, you can see this premium content for subscribers only. So we're not able to see the full text of this article on the website. What we want to do at this point is just copy and paste the article, come back to the library homepage, and quickly search it. Put your article title inside quotation marks. So that's how we get to the full text of an individual article. You can just search it within Primo. And eventually follow the link to the full text. Takes us back into EBSCO. So, 2 different paths to get the full text. I recommend going with whichever technique works best for you. If you have any questions, please contact the library.